In this video I'm going to do something super simple. I'm going to restore this coolant pipe, which is good inside, but outside start getting rusty and all the paint is gone, so we can put in our beautiful engine. Alright, so you guys seeing that I guess we're kind of ready to put our engine down or in or whatever you want to call, and so I'm trying to do my best and get the parts instead of putting the transmission here right now and have all that stuff on the floor. Need to move this around. I'm gonna get rid of everything that I need before I put the transmission there, because when I do that the engine goes in. So you look at this is very ugly, and you know, it's kind of rusty and stuff. So I'm going to use this tool here, right, and this is gonna take all this paint out of there. It's gonna make this shiny and pretty. The other thing is, look what I found. So actually they found me and asked if they could send this to me. It's a Comcare. You guys, you can read it. I'm gonna put the link on the description, but this is so awesome because every time I use my screwdriver and I need to use this here, I have a problem because I put this somewhere and then I lose it, or I take just the tip of it and then I lose it. I mean, I end up finding days later. But this has 20 magnets and I can put anywhere, even this here. Look at that. So I know it looks kind of weird, but you know, I can put this thing here, it doesn't bother. I can do whatever I gotta do. When I need to use, I just put back in there, put back in here, and you know, super cool. So probably you see me using this thing here on my videos. Has even little pockets here, so if you put something that doesn't have the magnet, I love this thing, super cool. Anyway, thank you guys for sending this to me. I'm enjoying. Alright, for this we are going outside because I really don't want to do this in my garage. Right, 30 minutes passed and I have this side here and this end, just this tip in here, but it's not quite done, and those two guys which are not very good. So it's hard. Get this fabric and some brake cleaner and clean this a little bit. All right, so between the paint and the dogs, this is good. So it's all clean, free of rust. What I'm gonna do now, I need to spray some I'm gonna do the same process I did on the engine head. I'm gonna spray some high temperature, let me show you, primer, which is high temperature primer and filler, and then I'm gonna put this metallic cast. I'll put this anodized coating, which is blue, is the same blue that I use in the engine, so which will be this blue. And I forgot to say, for the first time I didn't lose this thing here. So I love this. Good job guys, and thanks for choosing me and sending this to me. And again, I'm gonna put the link on the description. Alright, I'm gonna show just a little bit. So this is the side where I'm just going to show more. And what I'm going to do is, it goes on the engine like this. I'm going to There you go. There you go. First coat down. Part is ready, and check this out. So it's completely restored, shiny blue, same color as the engine. I would need to put some clear coat in here, but I run out of clear coat, so I'll need to wait. Okay, parts are painted, but now it's dinner time, so as a good Brazilian, gonna cook some steaks. Check this out. Warm it up. Hang on. I'm not gonna show you my whole cooking because I believe you're not here for my cooking. But this is what you do. Steak, rock salt, and put some in there, and do not close this lid at any cost. I'll be back right after dinner. Alright, dinner is ready. Dinner is done, and it's time for us to put this thing in here. So what is the challenge? We gotta go over here. There's a little bracket in here that goes right on this screw that of course I cannot reach because of the turbo, and back here there are two screws, so you can see right in here. So one here, one on the bottom. I didn't put them yet. One thing I need to do is I need to be able to put this thing here further and push down a little bit, but you can see here I can't do it because this screw is too big, and this thing here doesn't go down, doesn't go past it, and I have no way to push that in there. So I'll definitely need to unscrew this a little bit, but I have no intent to take this screw out of here because that's not gonna work. So my plan is I'm gonna cut this a little bit. I'm going to saw it, and I'm just gonna push enough to push it down, and then I can screw it, and this is going to stay in place. Alright, I guess we made it. So this is what I did. I cut this like that. One thing to note is I had the chance to do something else in here, which would be like adding a some other kind of like AN fitting here and there and all that stuff, but I decided not to. Since I had the other engine, I got this from the other engine, that was my choice. So let's do it. So got it there, took that screw out of the way. Let's unscrew a little more. Oh man. Alright. One thing I gotta do before tightening this up is this goes to the back, and there are the tubes in there. I keep saying screws, but I mean bolts. So I put the other bolt in here, and I need one. I got this silicone hose, which is blue and nice and everything. I got this here, so I'm gonna get this guy, cut right in here, and Let's see. So one down, also in here. So this goes all the way to the end there, and to this mark in here. I'm going to cut that. So this is the order. You put this little pipe tube in here and tighten that down. Remember, when you put the little clamp, to point the screw to the outside. And this is actually the screw, I guess. And let me see if this is the good size. And yep. So point to the outside, because here will be the transmission. So if something happens, you have no way to take that. So that's the third time I've been tightening this all, and I guess I'm now just getting that right. So I'm gonna put in the angle that I can reach if something happens. Alright, so now I made it, and now I can put those guys for real. It's I've been procrastinating this too. Everything that was dirty from the other engine had some of my procrastination, because I'm gonna tie that later. So this is 8.7 foot-pound, but I'm not even doing foot-pound. I'm just tightening, and when I think it's hand tight, I'm good with that. I'm gonna open this as much as I can. And so I can pass the little bump that has on the pipe underneath, and there you go. So now I'm in between that, and now you just tie it. There you go. That's pointing up. So easy access. Screwed. There you go. Wow. 2 of my procrastinations were done. So now I have all this water thing done. I already screwed in here. I heated something. I didn't have a clear coat, so I'll need to use like a brush and clear coat in there. So this is all good. One thing less that we need to worry about before putting the engine in there, and I'm not sure. I gotta decide what is next, but videos are coming quick now because I have so many things. I think what was keeping me holding me back, that's the expression in English, I guess, was cleaning the engine. And I guess once I found that degreaser, you saw the video. If you didn't watch, like, go a couple videos behind, couple videos before this one, and you see me cleaning the engine. Which, look at that thing. That was, you have no idea how that was. This here was like a crust like this thick. I'm not going to put the coilovers before putting the engine, because before putting the transmission, because the transmission needs the axles, and the axles will be on my way, and so I want to put the axles first before putting the coilovers. So yeah, I'll figure it out what is next. Subscribe to my channel, hit that little bell, and when I post the next video you get a little alert saying, a little notification saying, hey, Marcos has a new stuff in there. And but I'm very eager to get this baby rolling, so I hope you enjoy the next videos. Alright, subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you in the next video.